Welcome to the only wrestling podcast that covers the WWE developmental system from its inception to modern day. From OVW to MCW to HWA, Deep South, FCW, and much more. Hosted by Brian Asbury and Mortimer Blankenship. Now let's dive into what could have been, what should have been. Welcome to Developmentally Speaking.
Hey everybody, I'm Mortimer Blankenship.
And I'm Brian Asbury.
And this is
Developmentally Speaking.
Wrestlemania Rundown. So,
we are like less than 60 minutes away from night one of WrestleMania 38.
looks like we're 51 minutes away to be exact. And we're going to give our predictions.
Yes.
So, if you're following along live right now, feel free to put in the live chat what you think. If not, if you're watching it afterwards, comment what you thought about WrestleMania and if our predictions were good or not. So, let's just start off real simple. Like I said, this is our WrestleMania predictions.
Rundown.
See, look at that. Apparently, WrestleMania is once again presented by Snickers.
Oh, Cruncher.
No, Snickers Cruncher. That was, WrestleMania 18. Brought to you by Snickers Cruncher. Oh, was it? It was WrestleMania 21. It says
Of our industry.
yeah, for sure.
You can be a fan of the NWA.
Here we go. And these matches are not in any particular order. We do kind of have tonight's matches and tomorrow night's matches, but they're not in the right order.
We're going to run down the whole card.
Yeah, so here we go. And we're going to be done by the time for WrestleMania to start. Guaranteed. Okay?
Guaranteed.
Here we go. All right. So, we have Ronda Rousey versus...
The Queen, Charlotte Flair.
All right. So, what are you thinking about this?
I think that Ronda Rousey didn't come back to lose.
That does make sense. I mean...
regardless of what you have to say or think, Ronda Rousey will always be the baddest woman on the planet.
Sure, I'll give her that. I don't watch much MMA, but are there any ones that are up and coming that could probably kick her ass?
In the WWE?
No, I'm talking about MMA.
Oh, you're talking to the wrong guy, bud.
Exactly. Well, I'm saying Ronda Rousey.
This is a wrestling podcast.
I get that. But Ronda Rousey went from MMA to wrestling. Mm-hmm. Why? Because she started losing MMA matches.
Whoa. Listen.
It's the truth.
Ronda Rousey is the first female inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Ronda Rousey is the baddest woman on the planet, bar none.
Okay. All right.
The question is...
I'm just saying, if Janet Reno was still...
Does Charlotte Flair stand a chance?
If Janet Reno was still around. I have to agree that I think it will probably go to Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
Either that or they're wanting to piss off the Smarks even more.
Yes.
Which, if they do, I mean, that happens. You know, it'll keep. They'll watch again. I mean, to see if Ronda wins, but that's wrestling. So I think, developmentally speaking, as a whole, thinks that the winner will be
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Whoops, wrong one.
Oh, can't make it up.
Can't make it up. Well.
The Boss Becky Lynch versus EST Bianca Belair.
Becky.
You think the boss?
Becky.
The man? Not the boss. That's Shasta Banks.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're going with the man.
She's not the man anymore. She's Big Time Bex.
Big Time Bex.
Yeah. You've been drinking too many Twisted Teas.
Listen. No. EST, Bianca Belair.
I get it. I
Becky took the shine at SummerSlam when she showed up out of nowhere.
I get that. Yeah. But,
Okay. We're here to tell a story.
right, and the story would be to have Becky go over dirty.
You think Big Time Bex? No. I think tonight Big Time Bex passes the torch. Without her knowing it. You don't think it's Bianca Belair's time?
I think that it's going to go. I don't think that the belt is the culmination of this story.
Okay.
I think that the culmination of this story will end up being a hair versus hair match.
I don't see that happening, but
100%, it's going to be a hair versus hair match, and that's when the belt's going to change.
okay.
I think that Becky will win this,
Okay.
and I think that it's going to go on to, and I think that it's going to be there's going to be something to do with Bianca has to hit her with her hair in this match. That has to happen
For sure.
by far, but by all means that is going to happen, and it's going to. I think they might disqualify her. Okay, I don't know for sure but if my old school wrestling brain thinks she uses the hair as a weapon, the referee says, "Okay, you can't do that. Look at that. You clearly can't choke somebody with a rope. You're not going to be able to choke her with your hair." I think that it will end up being a hair versus hair match, and I think that's where Bianca Belair will go over.
So let me ask you this: 2 women's world championships on the line tonight.
Yes.
You're saying that both can't change hands.
And I don't like that. I've never
Okay.
liked that. But
So you're saying it's Ronda's night, or it's Bianca's night?
it's Ronda's night,
Okay.
and it's Bianca's building up.
Okay.
I
The
don't-
chase.
I don't believe. I don't think her losing tonight will necessarily hurt her,
Okay.
especially if she uses, if the hair is used.
Okay.
If
Okay.
it builds more of a story about, because that's her gimmick.
I can respect that.
I mean, EST is her name. Her gimmick is that hair. I mean, it wouldn't be her gimmick if every time she comes out, they have the big thing of lips with the hair whipping around.
So you're going Ronda match 1, Big Time Bex match 2. I can give you Big Time Bex.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
So match 2, Big Time Bex.
All right. So on to the next one, which was, let me think here. Boom. Right.
Ooh. Okay. This is the main event of WrestleMania Night 1. Stone Cold Steve Austin, special guest for the KO show.
Okay, so that's not even a match. Is what they're not even advertising it as a match.
They're billing it as
As an
whatever
interview segment.
happens.
Right.
But what we do know is Kevin Owens is getting potatoed tonight. Ain't no way in hell.
How long has it been since?
19 years.
19 years.
19 years.
So he's going to get there's at least
for sure.
At least the first 2 punches are going to be sizing up. He's going to be
Listen.
sizing the punches up, and he's going to be hitting them. But
When that glass shatters.
do you think there's even going to be an interview? Do you think it's just going to be
Oh,
boom?
no.
Glass shatters. He goes
He's
down there.
going to feed off of that emotion.
He's going to get too hyper because it's been.
Oh,
19
yeah.
years.
Kevin Owens is walking away with a black eye and a fat lip tonight. That's my prediction. Morty?
I'll go with that.
Okay.
I'll go with that. I think that it's going to happen.
Non-intentional.
Do you think it's going to be a match? Do you think it's going to go into a match? Do you think? I think that he may go down there as hyped up as he is, and I think he might be like, "Listen, I'm not just here to talk. I'm here to fight." And I think they'll get a referee.
Hear me out. Could it lead to a match tomorrow night, WrestleMania Night 2?
Well, is the card light tomorrow?
There is one less match tomorrow than there is tonight.
Is there really?
And we all know Logan Paul's not going 20.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Our guess is we're leading into an actual physical match.
Okay, it's a build up. It's a one night build up for tomorrow night. Okay, I like that. What do you all think? Do you think it's going to be a match, or do you think it's going to be a segment that leads into a match, or just a segment with an ass kicking? What you know what I mean? So yeah, all right. Up next.
Oh, speaking of Logan Paul and The Miz, Logan Paul and The Miz versus the Mysterios, Ray and Dominic.
Little Dominic.
You say what you will about Logan Paul. This match is going to be good.
Yeah, I agree. I do want to say that back in was it WCW or WWE that when Dominic was really tiny, was a small
WWE.
kid, yeah, and they said and
You're not going to go with Eddie's his father.
Eddie's his father.
Okay.
And I the more I look, the more I realize that Eddie really is his dad.
Okay, so we're going with Eddie is his dad.
Yeah. Eddie,
you're an idiot.
Eddie is Dominic's dad.
Okay.
That's my call.
I think that
For this match is Eddie is Dominic's dad.
I think this match tonight is going to be mainly Dominic and Logan Paul. We're going to see what they got. Miz and Mysterio are going to take it easy tonight. We're going to Viva La Raza a little bit.
Yeah, because he has to.
Because that's his dad.
He has to honor his dad. That's what that is.
So prediction for me, Logan Paul and The Miz.
I'm going to disagree.
I don't think this is the end for Logan Paul.
I'm going to disagree.
Cool.
I think that Logan Paul will be the losing factor to this match.
Okay.
I think that I think it will be Dominic over Logan. I don't think I think in all reality it's going to be early heat.
You think that Logan's going to take the pinfall after he went one-on-one with Floyd Mayweather?
Yes.
I'd like to see what kind of check Vinnie Mac sent that way.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
If he doesn't, then his ego is way too inflated. He needs to get out of the business. That's the way I look at it.
So your guess is the Mysterios tonight.
Yes, Rey Mysterio and what's his son's name again?
Dominic.
Yeah, and Dominic Guerrero. All right.
Oh.
Okay, so we have Seth Rollins versus
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
You can't say that. That's not allowed.
No, The Undertaker.
Maybe he said never say
Listen,
never.
we're all anticipating that tonight is the night that AEW founder Cody Rhodes makes his return to the WWE.
So is it Cody versus Seth? We're gonna have to see. And to be honest with you, I think it'd be fabulous. I mean,
here's why I think it's Cody.
Yeah.
No matter what Cody does, he's a WWE guy through and through. No matter
we're frozen.
No matter what, Cody Rhodes is WWE. He was born in the developmental
1 second,
system.
we're frozen.
Oh, we're frozen.
Let me see what's going on.
How do we know we're frozen in the stream, my guy?
Hang on. We have to be. If this is not... Yeah. Well, 1 second. Just the camera's frozen. The mic is still picking
Oh, we
up.
are frozen.
Yeah, let me see. If I go here...
Turbo
and I
is
come
watching
back.
along with us.
Well,
Well!
what we're going to do... They can still hear us, but they can't see us. Let me work on
Little
that.
technical difficulty in the studio tonight. Probably because all the people tuning into the WWE Network on Peacock.
Hey, look, it's me. You can see me.
There's more tea.
There it is.
Oh, we're live, pal.
There we
Okay,
go.
we're back. We're back.
All
So, we're talking about Cody Rhodes is a WWE guy through and through. No matter what he does, AEW aside, he did a little time in my old company I worked for, Evolve.
Did you say he's a WWE guy through and through?
He is. He was born in the developmental system.
I get that. I mean...
No matter what he does, the only thing he knows here is the WWE style.
Yeah, and then they're going to bury him with a golden shovel when Seth Rollins beats him.
So our prediction tonight is it is Cody Rhodes. Now, I'm not saying WWE won't throw a swerve in there.
And put Shane-O out there. Oh, boy.
Shane O'Mac, baby.
Yeah, literally.
Now, listen, they may hit somebody else's music. They make it halfway down just to get the audience down. And then when they're at their lowest point, we're going to hear there's more than one wrestling family. And then, yeah, Cody Rhodes comes
He's
out.
going to use that music, you think?
You think he's going to break Triple H's throne again? You can't kick a man when he's down.
I swear to God, I am shocked that Triple H is like, sure, you know, I have no issues with stupid. Anyway, I say Seth over.
Okay.
Seth over, even though they've been turning him into enhancement a jobber.
Oh, we use the word enhancement talent.
I use the word jobber.
All right, Morty, you got this next one. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Talk to you in part 5.
All right, so we have, Bye. Yeah, this match. I'm going to be honest. I don't care about this match at all. Brian would probably talk more about it than I would. But let's see here. Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin. That's some guy in suspenders. The guy in suspenders, is that the guy that broke Big E's neck? Well, wasn't necessarily his fault. I don't know.
Are we still on Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin?
Oh, okay, thanks. I'll go.
Okay.
I knew you know. Magic the Gathering card?
No.
He sounds like it.
My obviously, Drew McIntyre's going over tonight, right?
Is it okay? So the Madcap guy is working manager for this.
Yes.
Are they going to use him as a manager? Or is he just going to stand out there with?
Oh, he's definitely going to interfere.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I haven't seen actual managers interfering in matches in WWE in forever.
I'm not completely sold on Madcap Moss tonight, but I'm willing to see
the guy
what
that broke
happens.
Big E's neck?
No.
No?
His match is coming up.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I only follow certain parts of WWE, and I can tell you, Suspenders McGee is not one of them.
I'm working on it.
Working on what? What, pizza?
Getting you over on the WWE side.
Oh, okay. He's leaving again, everybody.
Sorry, got a phone call.
He got a phone call. You know, this is live. I can't help it. This is live. So, is this the right picture? Yeah, we're moving on. It's going to be,
It's the food.
it's the food's here, apparently. It's going to be the Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and what's that guy's name? Like I said, I don't follow a lot of this anymore. I'm not a WWE guy really much anymore. I will watch WrestleMania just because it's WrestleMania. But what's his name? Boog. But yeah. So, oops, wrong one. That one. I'm just gonna go back to just talking to y'all. So, how y'all doing tonight? You ready to watch the first night of WrestleMania? Because I have to work off of Brian because he knows all the people's names and stuff. Like I said, I'm horrible about that. So yeah, let me go back over to here so I can see people talking. All right. So we got one viewer. Neat. If you're watching this later, I thank you for watching this. Going to be good times. He had a missed call, apparently. Wow.
Lady wants to tell me there wasn't a missed call, bud. Well, let's check the Carfax on this. What's that say? Missed call, right?
That's a missed call from the Papa John's. I don't remember what picture.
What match were we on?
Oh God, we're on this one.
Okay, so we're talking Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs.
Boogs. I knew Boog.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Versus the Bloodline.
The Bloodline. You call that the Usos.
Okay, the Usos going over 100% tonight. The Bloodline continues tonight.
Works better for the story, and that guy's last name is Boog.
Rick Boogs.
How do you...
Listen,
Is that his real name?
I'm assuming.
Like, how do you take a guy that was in a freaking Old Spice commercial? Look, I follow that much. That I know he was in an Old Spice commercial and now all of a sudden he's Shinsuke Nakamura's tag team partner.
Shinsuke
with-
Nakamura. Probably should hang up on the papa.
Apparently my father. I'll call him back.
So,
That's odd.
Rick Boogs, Shinsuke Nakamura versus the Bloodline. Our pick is the Bloodline.
Yeah, because well, why not? All right. Well, I love you.
Ooh, we're talking
Bye.
the New Day versus Ridge Holland and Sheamus with Butch in the corner.
Who?
Butch.
That's not. That guy's name isn't Butch.
You may realize
That guy's name is not Butch.
he used to be known as Pete Dunne.
Yeah. Why is he called Butch?
Listen, to creative change. Listen, I think what they're trying to
Can
do.
we start calling creative not so creative?
Listen, what they're trying to do is make their own stars on the main roster.
Sounds to me like you're just sugarcoating.
No.
Sugarcoat.
It's not a sugar coat.
It's a sugarcoat. It's a sugarcoat.
God dang.
What? Are you getting another phone call? Okay, so I'm gonna go through this one.
Is losing. Ridge Holland and Sheamus is going over simply for the fact that we're establishing a new stable and we're going to get them over tonight.
And it's here out front.
So,
Sorry, I didn't realize it was going to come that soon.
Ridge Holland and Sheamus will go over on the New Day. Probably with a little interference from Butch. You confident with that?
What'd you say?
I think Butch is going to get involved tonight. Cost the New Day because we're going to feed off the storyline of Ridge Holland breaking Big E's neck. We're going to take this and we're going to run with it.
Oh, they're using that he broke it. Okay.
I'm assuming this is the direction we're going.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
And will lead to...
I'm going to tell you that night 2 is so far not interesting me at all. After I've seen all this, night 1 looks fabulous. Night 2 looks like the drizzling poops.
He's dumb because night 1 is all the tag team matches.
I love tag team wrestling.
Okay.
Well, what are you talking about? Night 2 is tag team. You just showed me that night 2 is.
No, all the tag matches are tonight.
Then why are you telling me that? No.
Yes.
No.
So what's your pick? New Day?
That wannabe steampunk team.
Wannabe steampunk.
Yeah, the wannabe steampunks will win.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
What is next? Ooh. You know what? let's come back to this. Edge versus AJ Styles. What's your prediction?
AJ Styles.
Why?
Huh? Edge is old.
Doesn't matter if Edge is old. Edge can still go. Tonight we're going to see tomorrow night, we're going to see the very best of AJ Styles. Bar none. The best of Edge and the best of AJ Styles. We're going to go head to head and we're going to create a WrestleMania moment. There's no doubt in my mind.
All right.
The rumor and innuendo is that Edge is getting a stable after tonight. So Edge is going over.
See, I don't know the rumors and the innuendo.
Well, you're not privy to information, are you?
No, I don't have friends in the WWE like you.
Well, that's nobody's business. Moving on. What's your prediction?
Privy that,
Edge,
trucker. Privy that.
AJ Styles. My pick, the rated R superstar Edge.
I'm going to pick AJ Styles because I'm sick and tired of him jobbing.
Okay. 1-1. We're divided.
Are you skipping any?
No. Ooh, Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn.
This is probably. I'm actually really excited about.
Oh,
this.
Knoxville's going over. 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be
100%.
It's gonna be a super short match, but I do see.
I see the Jackass team getting involved.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Preston Lacey out of the cannonball.
Preston Lacey's going to throw a wee man at him. Be great. Awesome.
So our prediction?
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, Knoxville's definitely going.
What
over.
if Kane shows up?
No, never.
No, listen. Kane shows up and he's like, I'm in Johnny Knoxville's corner because I'm the mayor of Knoxville.
No.
What's going to happen? No. Okay, then this match nobody cares
Listen,
about.
I'm a big fan of Alpha Academy.
I love the Alpha Academy.
I am a big fan of RK Bro.
I'm a big fan of the Street Profits.
So I think the original plan was Randy Orton versus Matt Riddle. Now, things change and we're running with RK Bro. RK Bro is retaining. 100%. 100% RK Bros retaining.
The best wrestler in the match is Randy Orton.
You're pathetic.
What?
RK Bro is my
Leave
pick.
Leave this one. Leave that one.
So you're going, ooh,
right.
okay.
Is this a tag team?
We've got the tag team of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley versus Queen Zelina, Carmella, Sasha Banks and Naomi. My personal favorite, Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
You'll say that one more time in English? My personal favorite. What's a favorite?
Queen Zelina and Carmella are retaining tonight.
That's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. They are retaining.
100% going to retain?
100%.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's actually going to be Liv and...
You think it's Liv's time?
Yeah, I think
I thought it was going to be Liv's time at the Royal Rumble.
I thought it was going to be... They have been building Liv up forever. Mm-hmm. They've been building Liv up as long as they've been doing the friggin' promos for that one guy coming in, Veer Mahan or whatever.
100%.
Yeah. So when are they going to give her time? I get it.
It could be tomorrow night.
The build up. And then, Monday we get to finally see Veer Mahan or whatever his name is. Finally.
Oh, he's getting squished.
Huh?
He's getting squished.
You think he's going to come out? And they're
God, yes.
You think they build him up that long and they're going to bury him on the first night?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Why would they do that? Just storytelling. That's bad storytelling and also bad business ethics.
Okay.
Really bad business ethics.
Okay.
Like, I don't give it. How people always talk about how we're trying to build wrestling up, and then WWE would go and do some carny shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't do that.
Morty has moved on to the night after WrestleMania.
Right. I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense.
He's a big Veer fan. What can we say, folks? He's a big Veer fan.
I'm not. I haven't even seen the guy work, but I am a big fan of. Bullshit.
I get that. I 100% agree.
Look. I have. Oh wow.
Omos versus Bobby Lashley. Listen, almost 100%. They're trying to build him a star.
Blaster Lashley.
Blaster Lashley.
Yes, Blaster Lashley's got it.
Which brings us to the main event.
I love how we put no time on that match.
Oh, no, they're trying to build a star, and they're going to go with Omos.
You're going to go squash Lashley.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So as we wrap up this live, because I keep bumping the mic and people say the sound keeps going in and out, let's talk Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Morty, what's your predictions? Will Lesnar hold both belts? Or will Roman continue his reign? That's pretty good. Roman continuing his reign. Roman Reigns.
You've never thought of that until now?
Listen, it's going to go one of two ways. We're going to go Cowboy, Brock Lesnar, or your personal friend, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's coming out tomorrow night, costing Roman the match, and we're setting up WrestleMania 39 at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Because we love year-long gimmicks.
We do. John Cena. I was there WrestleMania 28.
I get it. I understand that. But how many times is The Rock going to show up during the year?
I don't know. Basically, what we're looking at
It
is...
must be a real easy life
Listen.
booking one show a year.
What we're looking at is who is the true head of the table.
Peter Maivia.
I'll give you High Chief.
That's the head of the table.
I'll give you High Chief.
Yeah. At one point it was probably Alpha or Sika.
Bad sons of bitches right there.
Big Quiche could be a part of it.
BSK, baby.
But there's no way that Roman
As
Reigns...
William Regal would say, Umanga.
Umanga? Yeah. I don't want to sound like too much of a stupid wrestling fan.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of them.
Okay.
But I've never liked Roman Reigns.
I've not liked Roman Reigns 100% until the Bloodline.
That gimmick is great.
It's beautiful.
That gimmick is great, but they need to figure out what the hell they're doing with Paul Heyman. I get so sick of Paul Heyman being bounced around.
Oh, it's beautiful. He's with Roman. He's with Roman now. The 20-year streak of him and Lesnar is over.
I get that.
He is the council. Tomorrow night, Paul Heyman breaks Jimmy Hart's record of consecutive WrestleManias.
Really?
Yes.
That's huge.
That is huge.
Paul Heyman deserves that.
My pick... I really think we're setting up Rock versus Roman tomorrow night.
I think Brock will go over.
Mm-hmm.
Because of The Rock.
100%.
Yeah,
The Rock will cost him the reign, or Roman will win, and it'll be for all the gold at WrestleMania, and we'll continue Roman's reign a year from now at WrestleMania 39.
I love long title reigns. Don't get me wrong.
He's not been pinned since 2019.
Dude, it's old school. Long title reigns is old school.
I love it.
So I absolutely positively love that.
Love it. 100%.
I don't like as cool as The Rock is, as much as it brings back, and that he could still go. I guarantee he could go in there and still perform.
Yes, sir.
But I don't like waiting a year for a match. that doesn't make sense to me.
I waited for the Cena Rock, and I felt like it was worth it.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Regardless, you think Brock's going over?
At that point, regardless, I think Brock will be winning. Yes.
Okay.
And at that point, they're going to they're unifying the titles, right?
Yes.
Okay. So are they getting rid of the like?
I hope we get the big gold back, baby.
Right, but do you? I know what I'm saying is, do you think that they're going to get rid of the Raw team, SmackDown team, and
We're going 2002 draft where the champion works both shows.
is that what they're going to do? You think?
I think so. And if we're doing that, we obviously know that's going to be Roman.
Yeah, because Brock ain't going to do that.
So this,
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I didn't because Brock ain't going to do that unless Brock only works one show
That's
a
true.
month,
That's true.
and they just say, "Oh, these people are fighting to see who faces Brock at the upcoming bullcrap pay-per-view."
That's true.
Right. So
ladies and gentlemen,
we got
we
15
are
minutes till the start of it.
15 minutes away from WrestleMania Night 1. From Brian Asbury to Mortimer Blankenship, we thank you for joining us tonight with our predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Happy WrestleMania weekend from me to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now let's kick off this beautiful weekend, my friend.
We'll see you later.